Time Warner City Cable Advertising. May I help you?
A part of the city, etched in the landscape, connected to your customers.
Yes, cable advertising is perfect for your business. One moment, please.
Deliver your message precisely on target, in exactly which borough you want, using any combination of cable networks.
New York 1 in Brooklyn only? Of course.
Be bigger, break through, stand out from the competition.
Oh yes, it's very affordable for businesses of any size.
With the power of sight, sound, and motion.
No problem at all. We'll produce a commercial that's just right for you.
Advertise your business locally on cable television. Put yourself on the face of New York.
Time Warner City Cable Advertising. We can help you.
Meet Nicholas. At age 1, he was diagnosed with a terminal disease. But thanks to advancements in blood science and his baby sister Danielle, Nicholas is well today. After Danielle's birth, blood from the umbilical cord, rich in stem cells, was collected. The stem cells' powerful regenerating ability gave Nicholas a second chance. Stem Cell Sciences enables an expecting mother to store cord blood as a form of insurance for the future. If disease ever strikes, it could save her child's life. I know because I'm Nikki's mother, and he's living proof.
If I didn't care, would it be the same? Would my every prayer begin and end with just your name? And would I be sure that this is love beyond compare? Would all this be true if I didn't care for you?
Hotel Intercontinental New York. The art of comfort.
Need a new mattress? Wake up to Sleepy's, the mattress professionals for 70 years. Sleepy's has the largest selection of name brand mattresses, and Sleepy's guarantees the lowest price, or you get your mattress free, plus $500 cash. So visit one of our 80 Sleepy showrooms, or call 1-800-SLEEPY's for delivery, morning, afternoon, or evening, when you want it. Sleepy's, the mattress professionals. 1-800-SLEEPYS.
Canalgene Company. Canalgene Company.
Manhattan, Bronx, kings and queens. We got pots and pans and Rangers fans, Oklamas, Espanol, district attorneys, distant Johnnies, chicks and flicks and mix and nicks, country and soul. None to New Yorkers look the same way. Don't wanna kill you, but watch it your own way.
You can't predict it. Sudden headache, dizziness, numbness on one side, weakness, difficulty understanding, blurred vision. Know the symptoms of stroke. Call 911. You can help.
At Beth Israel, our doctors have the expertise to care for you during all the unexpected events of life. And the expected, too. Call for a doctor affiliated with Beth Israel.
Trees aren't the only things that grow in Brooklyn.
Creativity grows in Brooklyn.
My mind grows in Brooklyn.
My soul grows in Brooklyn.
Our team grows in Brooklyn.
A cure grows in Brooklyn.
My world grows in Brooklyn.
The Brooklyn campus of Long Island University. Come grow with us. Trees aren't the only things that grow in Brooklyn.
My career grows in Brooklyn.
My future grows in Brooklyn.
My choices grow in Brooklyn.
My connections grow in Brooklyn.
My experience grows in Brooklyn.
The Brooklyn campus of Long Island University. Come grow with us.
Need a new mattress? Wake up to Sleepy's, the mattress professionals for 70 years. Sleepy's has the largest selection of name brand mattresses, and Sleepy's guarantees the lowest price, or you get your mattress free, plus $500 cash. So visit one of our 80 Sleepy showrooms, or call 1-800-SLEEPY's for delivery, morning, afternoon, or evening, when you want it. Sleepy's, the mattress professionals. 1-800-SLEEPYS.
There's only one music retailer of the year.
One world.
J&R. One computer retailer of the year.
One world.
J&R. The city's one home-based electronics megastore.
One world.
J&R.
Make the journey
to the world of J&R. There's only one J&R Music and Computer World. Right now, purchase Microsoft Office 97 Small Business Edition and receive up to $139 worth of free business resources.
Canalji and Company.
They're up from down under. They're Tap Dogs. And Reese Restaurants invites you to experience the unique performance of this athletic bunch. Enter to win the ultimate Tap Dogs Australian vacation, starting here with dinner for two at a Reese Restaurant. 2 tickets to the Rough and Tough Spectacular at the Union Square Theater. Then go to where it all began. Fly off for 5 nights at the Renaissance Sydney Hotel with air transportation provided by AirTech. A unique show with a unique opportunity. To enter, visit any Reese Restaurant or pick up Time Out New York's June 25th issue.
Mets baseball is going on the road. Sports Channel and Barron Auto Mall want you to be a part of the hard-hitting action. Enter to be the grand prize winner of the Sports Channel Coast to Coast Sweepstakes. We've covered all the bases. Round-trip airfare for 2 from New York, home of the Mets, to San Francisco, where the Giants play. With 2 tickets to see the Mets take over Candlestick Park. Runners-up see the Amazons here at Shea. Bring in a home run. Come to Barron Auto Mall, New York's largest indoor used car showrooms, and enter at the showroom nearest you.
In the traveling spirit of Candide, Livent and Innovation Luggage invite you to enter the Travel to the Best of All Possible Worlds Candide Sweepstakes. The fantasy starts at Broadway's Gershwin Theater with 2 tickets to Candide and CD Sampler. Candide, a musical comedy adventure directed by Harold Prince, is a feast for the eyes, ears, and heart. A la Candide's journey, Virgin Atlantic Airways will fly the lucky grand prize winner and guest to London for a madcapped adventure of their own. The week-long experience begins with the Queen at the sophisticated Hotel Intercontinental London and continues underwater on the Eurostar Channel Transport to the City of Lights at the luxurious Le Grand Hotel Intercontinental Paris. New luggage a must. Winner also receives a new set of Samsonite luggage from Innovation Luggage, the luggage experts. Where to enter, you say? Innovation Luggage. With 8 locations around Manhattan, you won't have to travel far. Fill out an entry today and be a part of Candide. It's the best of all possible worlds. Previews begin April 19th.
Among the wealthiest people in history lived an honorable woman.
You know that I have come to be where you are.
Until she came face to face with temptation.
I love you and nothing else matters to me.
From Leo Tolstoy's classic novel, Anna Karenina. Come to Coliseum Books on 57th and Broadway for a complimentary movie pass for you and a guest to attend a very special preview screening.
The temperature's rising and ski season's passing, but don't sweat it. The Princeton Ski and Snowboard shops want to keep your ski season going. Enter to win the I'd Rather Be Skiing Sweepstakes, and we'll take you and a guest on an unforgettable week-long ski vacation to Jackson Hole, Wyoming. That's right, we'll fly you, lodge you, lift you, and prepare you, courtesy of Jackson Hole Mountain Resort and Princeton Ski and Snowboard shops. So just your way down to Princeton Ski Shop at 21 East 22nd off Broadway in Manhattan. Enter now.
Thirsty for top-seeded tennis? Perrier, the official water of the French Open, invites you to enter the USA 97 French Open Sweepstakes. You could be the grand prize winner. Fly in style to Paris aboard Air France. Enjoy 6 luxurious nights at the Hotel Intercontinental Paris. And take in the hard-hitting action with tickets courtesy of USA Network. Enter now. Send a postcard to Perrier USA 97 French Open. P.O. Box 790, Madison Square Station, New York, 10159. Bon chance!
VH1's Hard Rock Live, presented by Pontiac Sunfire, TV's only weekly live music series. Get cozy with music's hottest stars. Sneak backstage to meet the band. And hear the stories behind the Hard Rock's coolest stuff. Hard Rock Live, presented by Pontiac Sunfire, Sunday nights on VH1.
Sponsored locally by J&R Computer World, New York's only home-based computer discount megastore and the only retailer to win 2 separate Retailer of the Year awards. Park Row across from City Hall.
Still getting news the old-fashioned way? Now, MSNBC, the 24-hour cable and internet news service, is your link to the future. Because now, you can win an ultra-modern, state-of-the-art home electronics makeover by entering MSNBC's FutureLink Sweepstakes. Log on to MSNBC.com or send your name, address, and phone number to this address. You could also win a Fujitsu laptop. Enter now at DataVision, the intelligence superstore, 445 Fifth Avenue.
When
you're done with the memo, get the numbers, convert them into color graphs, using floral shades from our new shade statement, dusty rose, warm ivory, etc., etc., etc. At noon, I need you to cover my meeting with Ellen. You're looking for a trendy restaurant for the press conference to launch the new fragrance. Call Simon, see what he can do for you. Oh, you look pale.
I think I'm coming down with something.
Oh, well, you cannot miss the 12 o'clock. Maybe you could try a rosier blush. Okay, after the meeting with Ellen, I need you to call Phil. We need to see those new displays. But before you do anything, be a darling. Order me a cafe latte.
Manhattan Dealerships is an excellent dealership.
Extremely quick. They processed the application. It was 124, and I was out of there with that car.
They make the purchase very, very easy.
State of the art.
Very modern, very competitive.
My friends think, wow, she's made it, but it's reasonable.
A cut above most dealerships. They do an excellent job. I was hooked.
I love it.
I just wouldn't go anywhere else. I've tried other places, and it just isn't the same. The service, the people, everything you get at Mercedes-Benz Manhattan is fantastic.
First American to the top of Mount Everest. How do you know what time he got there? You're going places. You've got meetings. Now, the early railroads, they had scheduling problems till the right watch came along. Suddenly, our friends are having black tie weddings. You wouldn't be caught dead in your old prom dress, would you? And knock it off with the knockoffs. That's 10 points on the faux pas meter.
Timeless classics from Hamilton. They've been around, they get around. Kinda like you.
Timeless. Pretty weird for a watch.
Socks rocks.
The service isn't just for Otto Manelli Brothers. They actually make everyone feel like a VIP there.
So, and it's quick. That's what you like about it. I mean, that's what New York is all about, being quick, and Mercedes Manhattan knows this. They know New Yorkers are impatient people. We got a bad rap for being arrogant people, when Mercedes-Benz in Manhattan knows how to take care of impatient and arrogant people. Mercedes Manhattan is New York.
Yes.
It's Manhattan. That's what it's all about.
And you know New Yorkers are not going to wear that in any kind of lie.
They make you feel like a Mercedes.
In the very center of the city, but tucked away from the noise and traffic, is one of New York's best-kept secrets. Journey down the glass elevator at Rockefeller Plaza and discover the American Festival Cafe. Watch the skaters go by as you find out why New York Magazine calls our T-bone steak first-rate, our crab cakes fabulous, and our complete prime rib dinner superlative. So come discover the American Festival Cafe. It's where New Yorkers enjoy New York.
What's your vision? Turning your kid's computer into a total learning center? Providing your small business with its own network? Having your new laptop configured the way you want it? To realize your vision, look to DataVision, New York's intelligent computer superstore. The right device, the right advice, the right price. That's DataVision.
When you're done with the memo, get the numbers, convert them into color graphs, using floral shades from our new shade statement, dusty rose, warm ivory, etc., etc., etc. At noon, I need you to cover my meeting with Ellen. You're looking for a trendy restaurant for the press conference to launch the new fragrance. Call Simon, see what he can do for you. Oh, you look pale.
I think I'm coming down with something.
Oh, well, you cannot miss the 12 o'clock. Maybe you could try a rosier blush. Okay, after the meeting with Ellen, I need you to call Phil. We need to see those new displays. But before you do anything, be a darling. Order me a cafe latte.
There are a lot of cities in this world, but nothing like New York. There are a lot of restaurants in New York, but nothing like Cité. At Cité, everyone's a regular. It's the perfect place for drinks before the theater and a dinner of grilled scallops like you've never had before, or our classic prime filet. So when you go to the theater or just out on the town, make your reservations early, cause there's nothing like Cité.
Trees aren't the only things that grow in Brooklyn.
Creativity grows in Brooklyn.
My mind grows in Brooklyn.
My soul grows in Brooklyn.
Our team grows in Brooklyn.
A cure grows in Brooklyn.
My world grows in Brooklyn.
The Brooklyn campus of Long Island University. Come grow with us.
I mean, it's always romantic here, but on Valentine's Day, it's especially romantic. I've seen people propose right on the ice. One guy had never skated before, and he tried so hard to impress her. She said yes. You can skate and then have dinner, or have dinner and skate. Our own wedding was right here at the Sea Grill. Come see why people fall in love at the rink.
Newspaper, phone book, cardboard, magazine, paper gets tired, bottles, jars, cans, aluminum foil, the rest gets bagged or canned. Magazine, tired, bottles, bag or cannon, tie it, bag it. Remember, paper gets tied, the rest gets bagged. Paper gets tied, the rest gets canned. Paper gets tied, the rest gets bagged. Paper gets tied, the rest gets recycled.
If I didn't care, would it be the same? Would my every prayer begin and end with just your name? And would I be sure that this is love beyond compare? Would all this be true if I didn't care for you?
Hotel Intercontinental New York. The art of comfort.
It's just New York City. Yeah.
I want to report a fire. Hello?
Forget about it! Never before has a new media service so captivated New York's attention. New York One News, New York City's only all-news cable channel, is more than just another stop on the remote control.
This is New York, not Bosnia.
New York One is immediate information in an information age.
Right now, the police are trying to get everybody away from the area. As you can see, we are being pushed back.
New York One is a window on the capital of the world.
This is it!
New York One is an advertiser's gateway to an important and impressive audience.
This is New York One News, a 24-hour news channel that will bring you a look at New York City you've never seen before.
New York One News debuted in September of 1992, and since that time, we've revolutionized the way news is done in New York City. The other guys have tried to copy our innovations. Who did time and temperature before us? But there are several big differences between us and them, differences they'll never be able to match. New York One is the only local television news that's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And that distinction keeps bringing viewers to us hour after hour, day after day. Because all we do is news. We make television with a commitment and style that goes beyond sensational headlines and soundbite journalism.
I like New York One because I can believe in the news that they report.
They're very professional, very good. They're straight to the point.
I like the New York One News simply because it's clearly meant for New Yorkers.
So they give you a better idea. You have a better insight
with them. They seem to go a little further than the other channels.
The frankness, the fact that I can get news in a second.
New York One keeps me involved in my city and my state.
You know, they just seem to be closer to the story.
They give me all the information I need to see.
What makes New York One such a success? Our unique formula for delivering news and information.
I'm Louis Daughley, and here's what's happening in a New York One Minute.
New York One is not a traditional newscast. Sure, we give you lots of local news, but we also give you information that you need if you live, work, and play in New York City. Our original programming provides in-depth information on the issues that affect New Yorkers.
New York One News presents Inside City Hall.
I was quiet when you spoke. Now shut up.
We cover the special events that make New York City special. Our viewers go front row and center, behind the scenes, and on the town. And only New York One gives you such special coverage completely, comprehensively.
It sure is a fun scene.
Finally, at the end of the day, everybody knows a New Yorker needs to have the last word.
Can I finish with it? I'm telling you, they better get their acts together because they are now 7.5 games behind.
24 hours a day, New York One is New York City news for 4 million New Yorkers. That's why New York Magazine called New York One one of the best things in New York.
It's rare for anything to start from a standing start as New York One did, and come off as well as it did in the early stages. But the thing I look for is the follow-through. Does it continue to grow and build? And New York One has, and it's become a real asset to the city.
Channel One is never late. You're always telling us, I watch you. I sit there and watch you, and you say, right on the minute.
I like the 24-hour format, be able to get over there and know that if there's anything really serious going on in town, you'll be having something about it, catch up with it quickly.
I'm a fan. My wife is a fan. We turn to New York One first. When we get home at night, if we've been out for dinner, to find out what's happening, we turn to New York One.
Newsmakers know we're a player. Most of all, our viewers have come to know and trust us as a reliable, immediate, preferred source of local news.
It took New York One to be the leader in covering real stories that are going on. New York One lets you know what's going on, when it's going on. They keep us up to date on basically everything.
They come across that they care about New York, and I like that. They don't pull any punches, and that's the kind of guy I am, and that's the kind of news reporting I like.
Compared to 7 and 9 and those other channels, New York One is #1.
So if you do business in New York, if you think buying news is important, if you want new customers, if you want your existing customers to know something new, if you want a credible, compelling environment for your message, you want New York One News. Let our account executive tell you about the valuable audience to be found on New York One News. And we'll let our audience tell you why it's worth your time.
New York One, because there's definitely only one New York.
New York One.
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 New York One. New York One.
New York One.
Love it.
It's great.
I love it.
I love New York One.
They're very good.
People should watch it.
It's always there.
It's what I want.
It's really helpful.
Actually, everything about it is good.
I love New York One.
New York One is #1.
New York One. Because there's only
One New York.
New York One, because there's only one New York.